Alright, it is time once again for more draft Kaldheim. Premiere. Oh. So, haven't been doing so well lately. Getting 2 wins here and there. 4 wins seems like a good draft. And, yeah. Still trying to figure out this whole Kaldheim thing. Zendikar didn't have a lot of, like, snow and stuff like that, so... Or a bunch of... You could go 3 colors, splash easily. Bears of Lit Jar, is this good? It's pretty good. It's basically Shapeshifter Tribal. I want to take it, but I'm wondering if like Icebind Pillar is the other good card in this pack, but so the Bears, they have it as a B minus, but on color it's B plus, and the Icebind Pillar they have as a B. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. Maybe not gonna try and force blue green, but maybe it can happen. So if I really want to force blue green, here's Kinseekers for the Shapeshifter. Otherwise, what else is good in here? I think Rune of Flight. Flight's like a C+. The Blood Sky Berserker is again C+. Yeah, they have the Kinseekers as like a D or D+. I mean, I don't think that's quite wrong, but Elven Bow might be the best card in this pack, which is kind of maybe Bergstrider? No. Yeah, I don't think I can choose Kinseekers. Dwarven Hammer is quite good. There's Magda, but yeah, I've been picking a lot of the Magda's like a B minus. Dwarven Hammer is also like a B minus. They're pretty much the same. Man, what did they picked commons over Magda and Dwarven Hammer. Stalwart Valkyrie is solid. Rimewood Falls, if I'm gonna super commit to blue green, but I mean Magda's still good. I'd love to have Dwarven Hammer and Magna, obviously, but I'm going to go with Magda because she's a rare. I'm only giving up on this Rimewood Falls, really. So, yeah. So the green cards are bad, the blue cards are bad. Alright, I thought this might happen. The red, when I saw Magda pick 3, I was like, alright, what's going on here? There are people forcing other colors, and I can potentially benefit from going red. So there's Valkyrie's Sword. Oh, they have it like as a C or a D+, and I kind of agree. Dwarven Reinforcements. There's much better equipment. I guess I should select one of these so I don't get anything random. Reinforcements I think are better than Breakneck. What about Best Gear Shieldmate? Yeah, so that's not a dwarf, so I kind of want dwarves, obviously. Alright, so here There's nothing for our blue-green. Well, there's the dual exactly, which is great. Suddenly red and white have both disappeared. I'm not going to select black, even though I could take Masked Vandal, actually. Raven Wings if I was sure I was in red, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this is Green Snow, which I'm not really into. Glimpse could definitely go into the blue-green. Otherwise, I'm taking Breakneck. And I think it's Glimpse. Blue-green and red something. Red-green is actually... Blue-green or red-green is actually what it's looking like, because, I mean, these shapeshifters, they're dwarves. It's pretty strange, right? Red-green dwarves? Who would have thought? But this blue is just so much better than the Breakneck. I could look to splash the bears. That's something I could keep an eye out for. So I want this Axguard Cavalry. It's a dwarf. Here's more green-ish. Sure. Here's an artifact weapon. Haven't really seen white. Crush the Weak would crush my guys, so I think it's the pickaxe, or the pick. The Kinseekers did wheel. I guess Raven forms. Is Master Skull? Maybe I end up white. I don't know. I don't want to play Raven form. I kind of just have a pile right now, and a weird idea for red-green dwarves. I forget how many green shapeshifters there are. So... I don't know. Okay, I'll take the Raven Wings. I'll take Run Amok. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's not what I want to see. Prevent 1 damage from everything. God of the Worthy is pretty good. Oh, there's the Shapeshifter Lord. Like white. I think I take the Shapeshifter Lord. I don't want to get into... I have the bears already. I could just splash Magda. Maybe splash Magda. The shapeshifters are dwarves. Am I missing anything important here? No. See, there's the Rhymewood Falls. There's Path of the World Tree. No. I feel like I have more power in green-blue right now. And there's nothing in red to even take here. There's a bound in gold. Okay, so green-blue, there's actually nothing to take here. There is a Fearless Liberator, which is great in red. I can't seem to... There's definitely a lot of people in snow right now. There's a Rune of Might, which is great. Certainly taking that. Green is the color that I am pretty sure I'm in. I think. There's also Bind the Monster. Which is important consideration because I don't have removal. I think I'm going to take the rune. So there's Masked Vandal again, or Horizon Seeker. I'm taking these Masked Vandals because they're shapeshifters and dwarves. But again, I don't know if I'm... I think I just have to take a Horizon Seeker. Yeah. Crush the Weak. I'm leaning more towards blue. I don't want to play a Raven form, but I also have no removal. I haven't seen any Mistwalkers. So the green here is this terrible card. I guess I'll take these Dwarven reinforcements. Like anytime like these packs are so weird, it's like, oh yeah, you want to be green-blue. Here's green-blue card. Or here's a blue card, but no green or red cards. Oh yeah, here's a pack that has no red cards, but green and blue cards. And I'm just like, I don't know. Tormentor's Helm. I'd rather keep the equipment that I have and get Kin Seekers. So I think I'll just take the Kin Seekers here. So like I'm choosing these red cards even though I want to be green blue just because there's no green blue cards. I guess I'll take Mammoth Growth and put it in the sideboard. Okay, seize the spoils, sure. So I'm like, what colors am I? I have powerful cards in these green blue cards. I can certainly splash at least one of them. I should have taken... man, okay. I still don't know what this deck is. I think I've taken the least blue cards, but the problem is that my green-blue is like... So I could go like a green-red Dwarves almost. Ish. Let's see. Yeah, I've gotten a lot more red than blue. I think I have to be red just for playables. There's a Dwarven Hammer though. There's a Blizzard Brawl. There's a battle for Skemfar. I mean, I'd love to pick up Battle, Dwarven Hammer, and Arnie, even Blizzard Brawl. But which one do I want the most? Struggle. I feel like I want the most Dwarven Hammer. The Gold Vein pick with the Rune of Might is an interesting combo. But I feel like it's the struggle. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to end up splashing for Marit. But I could end up splashing for Bears. Create X, where X is the number of vehicles you control. Oh yeah, okay. Plus the number of equipment. It's 4 mana. Huh. Like, for this to be decent, you have to at least get 2. Forge Master is great, but I'm not in white. Breakneck Berserker. Reckless Crew. I have 4 pieces of equipment. I don't know whether it's this rare, but Breakneck Berserker is not particularly great. Neither is the rest of this bag, so whatever. So here I could take Horizon Seeker. I could see myself taking Provoke or Tuskeri Firewalker. I think it's just Tuskeri Firewalker. Like, both of these are good. They do similar things. So I wonder what the tier says. Horizon Seeker is a C. Tuskeri is like a C+, so let's take the Tuskeri. Inga would have been great if I could have gone into blue. I'll take this Mentor. Take another Fearless Liberator, sure. Right? Yeah. They're great. The bears will depend if I have enough shapeshifters. So of course here's a bunch of shapeshifters, which again, like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue cards. Like, there's red's giving me my. Let's see, there's nothing really in here for me. I'll take a Rootless U, put in the sideboard. Yep, Axeguard Cavalry is what I'll take here. I could take the Funeral Longboat, sure. What does this Reckless Crew do? It says tokens you may attach an equipment you control to it. Yeah. I'm not going to play a second Wings. I'm already thinking about cutting the first one. There have been a ton of Crush the Weeks. I don't think Vault Robbers are any good. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Yeah, the Breakneck Berserker wheeled like I thought it would. Oh, Horizon Seeker also wheeled. None of these. I'll just take a Skull Raid out of the world. Maybe I'll play 4 Dwarven Reinforcements. Okay, so strangely enough, how many shapeshifters do I have? Only 2. So is this good enough to splash for? The bears. Strangely enough, I saw more blue at the end there. I think that people are just choosing good cards at the beginning and not really zeroing in on their colors until the end, which kind of screws over everyone, but whatever. I think people are taking longer to zero in on their colors. So are you a basic land? Yeah. So I can get away with like 1 island for you. And to search up for bears, which makes it a bit easier to splash. Marit's double blue, I don't think I can splash that. And I don't think anything else is really worth splashing. This is more of a Magda's kind of deck. Did I get the Dwarven Hammer? No, I ended up choosing something else over that second try at the Dwarven Hammer, which is fine. So Reckless Crew becomes as good as Dwarven Reinforcements as soon as you reach 2 vehicles and or equipment. I should say it becomes slightly better. And I have 3 cuts to make. So while it looks like I only have 12 creatures, I have 6 spells that create creatures and an equipment. And then, yeah, okay, so I have 8 more things down here that create creatures. Like open the Omen Paths is only good because of like how wide I can go sometimes. Like I have 2 Fearless Liberators, 4 Dwarven Reinforcements, and a Reckless Crew. Like I'm going wide. Yeah, I do wonder what I took over that Dwarven Hammer. That would have been a good pickup. So Raven Wings, Goldvein Pick, Tormentor's Helm. Did it say like artifacts, equipment? Yeah, 4. The Elven Bow, Longbow's obviously in. I think I take out one of these pieces of equipment though. Possibly the Goldvein Pick. Possibly the Funeral Longboat. Because the Fearless Liberator works, I think, really well, giving it evasion with the Raven Wings. So yeah, I have how many creatures? I have 12 plus 16, 17, 18, 19. Basically 19 creatures. So I think I cut Elderleaf Mentor. He does help me go wide, but he's not a dwarf. And he doesn't draw me cards like Horizon Seeker or Tuskeri Firewalker does. I think I get rid of Seize the Spoils, even though it does add a treasure token. It does add a treasure token for Magda, so there's a little bit of synergy there. But I do have better ways of drawing cards. Run Amok might also be the pick. I think I'm keeping bears. It's also, in a way, removal. Slow removal, but still removal. And all I have is bears and struggle. So I need to be very... aggressive. I think Funeral Longboat's at its best when you can crew it for one, but I guess the only things I would crew it for one here are the Masked Vandals. I think I take out Funeral Longboat, even though it does harm Reckless Crew. And the Gold Vein pick will also help splash for stuff. With all these treasures, I'm wondering if I should play Morit. So I don't think copies enter with counters? What happens when you copy a saga? You copy the saga before your first main phase. Then we'll get a lore counter when your main phase begins. Looks like I'd have to read a bunch about it. I don't really want to spend the time to do that. I still don't feel like I understand vehicles quite well, but what was the other thing I was considering? I was considering getting rid of Run Amok, even though having a combat trick with this is useful. I don't want to keep giving up my artifacts and equipment given that I have Magda and Reckless Karoo. So it's either seize the spoils, run amok. I mean, Masked Vandals don't really fit into the whole they don't really fit into the whole theme, but like they trigger for bears. I think I might just have to get rid of a Masked Vandal. I don't know if it's right to splash for bears or not. Because otherwise I could put in something like open the omen paths, which is good because of 4 Dwarven reinforcements. Yeah, I think I've talked myself out of splashing for that. Let's see, if I take that out, then what am I running? Kind of running this. And it's like, and 14, 15 lands, yep. So the consistency goes way up. The power level goes a bit down, but it does benefit Reckless Crew. Let's see. I am only left with 1 removal. Because I just don't think that the Masked Vandals are good enough to run, and as I cut more Masked Vandals, the Bears of Lichara also gets worse. Of course, the Masked Vandals are also kind of 2/3s if Magda comes out. But it's like I only have 1 Magda, so like it's not like planning around, say, Dwarven Reinforcements, which I have 4 of, which I'm probably going to draw every single game, or a Fearless Liberator, again, which I have 2 of, or an Equipment, which I have 4 of. I feel like Bears is stronger in a blue-green, the strongest in a deck where you have access to blue-green. And like, I feel like I just kind of got cut off from blue in packs 1 and 2 for the most part, and only had, yeah. I'm just going to do this. I don't know if it's right. I think this was another tough draft, and I think I was definitely supposed to be in red. But as for whether, yeah, I don't think I could have gotten into green-blue at all. And then the question becomes like, oh, so I was supposed to be red-green or red-white? And again, I think probably red-white again. It just seems like everyone's trying to draft snow. I think that's the stronger archetype. But I did not see any snow, so. What's this deck called? This deck shall be called Horizon Reinforcements. 8 plus 7 is 15 lands. Oh wait, I need 1 more. And then the cut should be I do feel like Omen Path is actually good. Strangely enough. I think with all the other card draw, I can get rid of C's. Let's see, what do they have open the Omen Paths? They have it as an F? Alright. I'm gonna listen to them. F is like unplayable, yeah. These cards can't even fill out the gaping holes in your curve. Oh, they have Reckless Crew as an F? No, come on. Like, you compare Dwarven Reinforcements in my deck to Reckless Crew, and it's gonna be 2. Like, it's gonna be 2. And then it's the same cost as Reckless Crew. Or as Dwarven Reinforcements. I think it's like a D+. Or D-, sorry. It's a D-. Only playable in super niche circumstances like the one I currently find myself in. This is a keep. Say hello to my strange green-red dwarves. So 2/2 does block my Fearless Liberator quite well. He still replaces himself for 3 extra mana. Oh, that's an interesting attack. So if I attack, he hits me back for 4. He has no snow for this Ice-Hide Troll. I attack for 3, create a treasure token, I'll have 5 mana next turn. Okay. I'm happy to get a troll out from there. He has his own pick. Nice. And now black mana. Okay, Thought Thief on me. Okay. It's actually kind of good for me. I didn't really want to draw another Tormentor's Helm. So now I'm going to play the Fearless. I want to play the Fearless Liberator. Axe Guard. Let's see, I have 5. So I could play the Fearless Liberator plus the Cavalry, or I could play the Cavalry and the Wings and equip the 1/1 to block the 3/2. And next turn, no, there's too much mana involved in that. So I can play the Reinforcements and equip. I could play the Liberator, see if he has more removal for it. Yeah, I think I just have to play the Liberator. Play the Axe Guard Cavalry. And then I'll equip the Liberator in case he has like a struggle. Oh. Okay. This is 6 mana. I can't do everything. I can't equip and activate. So I think instead I just play my Reinforcements. Well, all right. If you're told something, could be 1 mana, could be 2 mana. All right, and then, I mean, we all know that this is happening. He still replaces himself. Let's see, the 3/2. Let's see, I was gonna do something to it. I'm at 15, I'm not too concerned. I can't re-equip this though, so okay, next. black. Okay. Interesting. Let's tap 2 green. So he hits me for 2 every time. Equip for 2. Attack, play Horizon Seeker. Put the wings on like Axguard Cavalry. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, so I can do it. I can equip the wings on the cavalry to block the birds. And the 3/2 can block their 3/3. Okay. Return target to its owner's hand. Return. It's on top of their library. Or bottom. I'm going to put it on the bottom. Is this attacking only? Yeah. Two damage. And I'm really just doing this to filter out lands. Maybe I should have attacked with the Elderleaf Mentor. It's hard to say. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. Let's see what his card is. Oh, I forgot to... Oops. Oh well. I totally forgot to do that. I forgot to filter. Sure. Yep. All right. Magda coming through. Tense game at the end there. I think maybe I could have started. I could have swung out with everything earlier, but I don't know how long I was silent for. I'm sorry. Yeah, Reckless Crew would have gotten two. I did forget to filter. If they hadn't destroyed my Gold Vein pick. Luckily, they used Broken Wings on it before I played the equipment that they really needed to destroy. Yeah, this is a keep. Yeah, what's hilarious here is that Funeral Longboat can tap Magda and attack. So that's cool. Or I can play the Firewalker. I think I'm going to get Magda out. So do I foretell these Dwarven reinforcements? So next turn I'll have 4, then 5. But if I use Magda's ability, then I can potentially get out more equipment for Reckless Crew. Okay. So now I can summon Breakneck Berserker. And attack with Breakneck Berserker. That's a 4/2. Let's foretell this. Oh, I could have tapped Magda and then played reinforcements this turn. Oh. I should have also realized that Priest of the Forgotten Gods meant that Magda was dying. So, gonna play reinforcements and Horizon Seeker or Firewalker. I think Firewalker. I can't attack until I get equipment. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that the priests would be able to kill Magda. And yeah, so I did make a mistake. These two ones should have been in last turn, but yeah, they wouldn't get turns out the only difference would be they wouldn't have summoning sickness this turn, which doesn't matter. I really need the stuff, the equipment. They're at 13. I have nothing that breaks through that. I'm at 18. I can sacrifice like a treasure token. But I'm probably just going to take 3 life. If I flail out, it's... yeah. I lose something, take 6, 7, 8, they go down to 5. Here we go. Yeah, the problem is that is their equipment. Their equipment's +2/+2. I guess if I put it on the longboat, they wouldn't be able to block with the Elderleaf Mentor. They should really activate Turgid's Lantern in response. Yeah. I'll resolve and lose 3 life. I'll just take a mountain out. So I do want to get rid of their 1/1 before they sacrifice it to the halls. That would be bad for me. Can they already do it? 3 mana? Yeah. They could. Like if this was best of 3, I'd board in both of my changelings for this. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. If I knew... oh, yeah. Well. Ah, I made another mistake. Okay. They made one. Oh, that was a mistake. I needed to have played Reckless Crew since I knew I was losing that thing. Yeah, as soon as they create this angel, it's going to be terrible for me. Oh, mistakes. A lot of mistakes have been made. So many mistakes. Death Touch. So with the helm he becomes, yeah, pretty powerful. Well. So I can attack with my 3/2, and his 2/2 blocks it. Yep. Okay. Cool. Then I play Fearless Liberator. I equip the Dwarf. And I end turn. Yep. Oh. Okay. So here, if I had had my other 2/2s, I wouldn't have such a problem. He does not attack. That also means I can't attack. Let's read this. Sacrifices a permanent, so it doesn't have to be non-land permanents. Yeah, I still have enough to block it. And then he gets to exile Fearless Liberator. Well, he actually exiles the 3/2. Another Draugr Helm. This guy got the good stuff, eh? So I can summon one dude. One dude. Should have been two dudes. I'm just gonna have to play this. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it just feels like as aggro you just get stomped by um, one big creature. And you get stuck there before they reach low enough life totals. Which is where the flying comes in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I take 4. I mean, this guy's won, basically. There's nothing I can do, dude. With 2 Draugr Helms, it's like... Oh, cool. Oh, it's a forest. Okay. I could have played that game better, but I also think that I wasn't ever going to win that game. I keep drafting these aggro decks. Well, I mean, I didn't draft an aggro deck on purpose. My intention was to draft green-blue. But it never It did not work out that way. What is this? This is two. Two colorless? So I think I do just start making Dwarf Berserkers over and over again. What does this give? +1, +2. This gives +1, +1, equip 1. So Run Amok is good. To take out this Mistwalker. Okay. So I didn't get land. The equip cost is 1. I can equip the Liberator. I can equip this Dwarf, actually. Then I just start getting, yep. Okay, and then we play the Horizon. No, I have stuff to do with my mana, so I think I'll create the Elf. Holy crap. X those tokens instead. Okay, and that's just I guess I didn't need to foretell that. Okay. A life linkage. Okay. Foretell. No blocks. I pretty much don't see any other way out. Keep smashing. Okay, so he has a trick. Nope. Yes? No? Okay. And then... So he's going to be hitting me for 8 every turn. This only gives reach like that, so... I really wanted to draw a land, but I just wasn't able to. So maybe I needed to like re-equip the Elven Bow on the Breakneck Berserker or something. Because I think these angels are gonna kill me. Now that I think about it. Ten. So I need to keep one mana or one land in hand for like seize the spoils. Yeah, I guess I needed to have not attacked on that one turn that I attacked with Breakneck Berserker. Instead, just equip the bow onto him. Well, yeah. Yeah. It's not like I needed to stop and be like, I can't race lifelink. You can never, ever race lifelink. Well, not never, ever, but most of the time, you can't race lifelink. Like valuable lessons that I should already know, honestly. But I don't know why it's like human beings, we learn these lessons and then we just seem to forget about certain lessons. This is a keep. So I could play Magda. There's not a lot that green can do to remove Magda on 2. I could also play Axguard Cavalry. And that way if they play nothing, I will get 2 treasure tokens. Okay. So I don't have an instant. So I'm just going to put out Magda. Attack. I always forget she also gives +1/+0. So none of these matter if I play them this turn. The only thing would be if they have... I don't even know. Giving Magda like the Rune of Might doesn't even increase her toughness to a level at which it matters. Is it going to be Troll? Giant. Okay. So I can play Seize the Spoils, or I could play Dwarven Reinforcements. Maybe 3 ones. Then I could Rune of Might him. Let's see. Then I would also draw a card. The only thing that could stop him would be there. Their Bloodline Pretender. At the moment. And to me, that's worth the trade because as we keep seeing, aggro decks have a terrible, terrible time with large creatures. Sure. Oh, Raven Wings. Sure. Oh, I guess Blizzard Brawl, eh? Alright, so I did kind of play that land without thinking about it, but whatever. Okay. I doubt he has a third Masked Vandal, but stranger things have happened. Okay, let's see if you actually have any kind of thing. Or if you're just getting in the free 1 damage. Okay, you attack. And we call in reinforcements. Sure. Sure. It's like, I got a million of these. Oh, I guess if I had discarded the land. No, no. 2 greens and a red. And now I can boast out the lands from my deck. Definitely feels like we're pausing on stuff. Okay. Oh. I guess a Crush the Weak would be disastrous for me. Svella takes over a game real quick. So I'll trade my 2/2 for your 4/4. Or I guess the 1/1 that's equipped. Okay, so he's at 9. So I'm going to, let's see, put a +1/+1 counter. Target creature you control. That creature then fights up to one creature that you don't control. So if I want to put it on 4 and 2. Yep. And if they attack back, what do I care? I'll block the 3/2, and then all the 1/1s can hit me for 3. And then I kill them on the backswing. Yeah, Svella was their out because they basically almost had enough mana to use it. These wings, man. They really do help finish it. Oh, and these are the angels that you get. So I guess you don't get these in packs, so they're just giving you all 4 rares as part of the mastery check, which is very cool of them. I think I played very well that game. Yeah, this is still a keep. I don't know what I'm playing on turn 2. If I draw a land, I guess I'll play Liberator. If I don't draw a land, I think I play Cavalry. And then I play Pick. Largely out of desperation. Okay, cool. So I can play the Pick and equip the Pick. I don't want to race a 2/2 lifelinker. I can play the Firewalker instead. I think it's better to get bodies on the floor. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to trade it for the 2/2 lifelink. I can't when I have a Gold Vein Pick in hand. I will block the Story Seeker with my Cavalry though. Okay. So that's probably a it very well could be like a okay. So I'm going to play the Fearless Liberator. That way I'll have the option to attack with him next turn. But I'm thinking that is deal 5 to something, so I don't really want to tap my Magda. Okay. More of that nonsense. Alright, so here again, I am just going to attack with the Firewalker and the Liberator. And now he's like, oh gosh, he knows, he knows! Okay, Bloodline Pretender. So I can choose, oh, Spirit. Interesting. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have 5 mana. I shouldn't have played that land, but whatever. Yeah, let's go. See how they block. They're not blocking. So I can play this Longboat, or I can play the Elderleaf Mentor, or I can play Dwarven Reinforcements. I think I just play the Dwarven Reinforcements. Like if they have one of the rare board wipes, I still can recover. Another Iron Verdict, sure. A Vengeful Reaper, sure. That's an interesting attack. That's 3. Okay. So many treasures. What does she do? Exile a permanent. What's her ability? Okay. To 1 target non-token creature it gains when this creature dies or is put into exile. Return it to its owner's hand. You get an emblem. Okay, so it's just massive amounts of reinforcements. The Tormentor's Helm and not Magda? Yeah, let me view the battlefield here. I am... Oh yeah, I never let them Iron Verdict Magda. That's right. But they also never exiled Magda. I feel like they should have done that. Maybe they just didn't think I had 2 more Dwarven reinforcements after playing Liberator and 1 reinforcement. I don't know. It's kind of just like, charge. Go forth, my army of reinforcements. This is a keep. I wonder if it even matters what... I guess that pause is like, oh, what could they have paused on with 1 green mana? Must be Elven, though. Red-white, eh? Okay. So I can trade 2 for 2, I guess. Like, this thing's annoying because it kills Dwarven reinforcements very well. Sure. Let's just both go down to 18 and see what happens. Oh, right on. Yeah. That sucks for me. So the equip cost on that is 3. You become a 3 a lot. Three, 4. Ugh. It's a bit early for that, though. So I don't want to, like... I can do this for 2, but I think I'd rather play these for 2. I guess I could have attacked with the X-Guard Cavalry. So I think it's only... Oh no. At the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Whenever you cast a spell this turn, put a counter on a creature you control. Yep. Yep. I think I'm going to lose this one. This is not looking good. But I think that those creatures disappear. Yeah, they're now exiled. So they're going to go up to a 5/4. Four. Or even higher. Yep, resolve. Oh my gosh. So I think I just take the 6. Why do Masked Vandals keep being so good? It's probably correct to play one of them. Maybe? Yeah? I mean, I think they're so good because equipment's so good and sagas exist. And we have runes. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure you have something. Mm-hmm. So now there's flying. So that's a 3/3 that can become a 4/4 lifelinker. It's +2. And then I keep one in hand for Seize the Spoils. I mean, if you've got equipment, I've got equipment. He's got a bow and a pick. I didn't do the math and calculate whether I could equip all of that equipment, and I should have. And since I needed to do that, the Rune of Might should have gone on the pick, not the bow. Yeah. So by the way, I'm dead. 5, yeah. So I do have to block something. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So I am just dead. Kind of. Not really, though. So I can put down 4 blockers or 3 blockers. And I'm going to risk it. Yeah, and again, this is why I should have put the rune on the... Yeah, my big mistake was not doing the math. Figuring out where the rune is supposed to go. Because I could have put the rune on the 2-1, and then from this line of blocks, well, who knows. Because they can put there, make a 5-5. Lifelinker. Interesting. This way we each lose... I lose 2, he loses 1. I have to block everything. I lose 2, he loses 1. Is that what I said? He's got a really good deck. This is a nice deck. Again, if I had put the rune on the pick, it would have traded with the Doomstar Titan, but it's still... I'd still be losing. Okay. So I don't have enough blockers. Alright then. Again, mistakes were made, but it's not just about learning. It's also about taking the things you've learned and applying them in practice. Everyone keeps making mistakes. They always try and keep getting better. Even if you've done something a million times, there's still a chance, and I'm rambling, there's still a chance that you mess up. It happens. Three wins is fine. I think the draft was difficult. I think we had a lot of fun with Magda though. The times that we did get her, there was quite a bit of fun. Don't know. Should probably stick around and do those 5. It's Saturday, so I kind of need to do those before they rotate over. All right. I guess we'll go through the packs. Sure, whatever. For the people who care about this stuff. None of you, because no one watches these. All right. That's it.